Hey, welcome to live trading with Grandpa Sees the Blinking. What an exciting day in Tesla, as they all are, actually. Uh, Tesla is just more excitement than you should ever hope for, in Grandpa's opinion. But anyway, um, I'm going to go through my indicators that I use and that I believe will help you uh, become a successful trader, hopefully. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but don't take anything Grandpa says as financial advice in any way, shape, or form. And if you would, like, share, and subscribe. Okay, so first thing we're going to look at, this is a 2 minute chart, 2 minute chart in Tesla. Okay, and if I remember, I'm going to tell you why I only trade Tesla. Okay, pre-market here. If you didn't get in on this first run, it was a real tough day to make money, and I'm going to explain that to you here shortly. But these arrows can be a lifesaver for you if you don't like losing money and you like making money trading. These arrows, along with my other indicators that I'm going to go through with you, are a lifesaver. So just before the open up here, you see this white candle? That's a sell signal. And we had every indication up there, all three of my indicators that I use, the arrows, the hull, the candles, were all sell signals at this point right here, right there. And if you went down, even if you waited for the arrow, you made a strong $10. If you were good enough to get out at 162 and change here, you made 12 and a half bucks a lot. So that's what we're all looking for. That's the run you want to take if you're having a margin account and you can go short. Okay, and poor grandma, I had her buy in at 162. Uh, and we come within a penny. 162.01 pre-market, just before the bell, is what we had. Otherwise, we had a high today of 167.69 and a low of 163.43, and we closed at 166.63. We had, in regular trading hours here, we had a range of a whopping $4.20. She just moved sideways. And no matter how good you are and what you're doing, you get caught up in this, and especially if you're, it's hard even for a somebody that doesn't have a cash account and can only trade up. Even the guys that can short, this is a killer day for them because by the time they get in, they got to get right back out. And, uh, you know, typically, Grandpa's arrows are going to be about 8 out of 10 winners. Okay. And the problem you got is, say here you short, say you went short here, okay. Well, you're rebuying you got to rebuy so quickly, um, that it makes such a quick decision that you're lucky to come out with a break even, okay, on a deal like that. It's just, it was a rough day. It was a rough day for traders. And what happened here? Okay, well, Tesla, analysts predicted that they were going to produce 420, 430,000 vehicles, and they ended up producing just under 387,000. So they missed big time. But probably even worse for Tesla is they got 46 or 47,000 cars sitting in parking lots that should have been sold that haven't been. So it's showing a weakness in the market. And that's what's really scary. Now, Tesla's making money on all their vehicles. They raise prices in the United States. Good news is in the third quarter of last year, they BYD, for the first time ever, outproduced Tesla and outsold them in China in the third quarter of last year, 2023. But in the first quarter of 2024, Tesla pounded them. They somewhere between 30 and 40%. They beat BYD. BYD is a Chinese electric car company. They're profitable. They're profitable like Tesla. They're the only two EV makers that are profitable. And so, okay, so you got your arrows, and now we're gonna go to a little. I'm gonna try and make this thing so you can see it a little closer up. It's tough after hours with this thing, but in the 2-minute chart, I'm gonna go to a little bit higher time frame so we can see more. And here, all we had in the 30-minute is a sell signal, and this carried through all the way to here. We never even got another buy signal in the 30-minute. But my arrows are designed for the 2-minute chart. Okay, so same thing with the hourly. Sell signal up here 2 days ago. Never got another one. They're not set up. The arrows aren't set up for it. The hull switches back and forth far more frequently, but those arrows can keep you in the game, so that they're designed to keep you from getting faked out on so many bear flags and bull flags. And I use them in conjunction with my Japanese Heikin-Ashi candles, reverse engulfing method, and let's see, what am I on? I'm going to go to the 4-hour if I can find it. And there it is. Just nothing but a sell signal in the 4-hour going back to 3 days ago. Just with the arrow. And even with the candles in the 4-hour. And you're going to find the same thing out with the daily. We're in a major downtrend. Now, they want to trash Elon on this. He says stuff and it's causing problems for Tesla. But the real truth is, them activists over there shut down Giga Berlin for over a week. That hurt. And what the supply chain has been major at the Red Sea with that war with Israel and Hamas and all them Houthis and whatever they are, and shooting at boats. And so things they need to make cars and everything else in the world are delayed, and truthfully, the economy isn't as good as Powell and the Fed would like you to believe. And I believe, we're going to get our first rate cut in June. I hope we get down to $100. There's more and more analysts coming on now. Even some of the big shot ones are starting to scream $100 now after today. Grandpa's been talking about it for 2.5 months. 101.07, and I've got 15 times. Over 15 times. I've caught him down there. I've caught him down buying at 69 in the recent past. Caught him down buying at $80 in the recent past. But it doesn't matter. What if you're a cash account and you want to make money, which we do? Okay. I'm gonna. All right. So here, okay, the hull switched. The hull is the one with the dark blue line. When it's dark blue, it's going down, okay? But here, it went down just for one red bear flag candle. It's called a bear flag, one candle even. Here's another bear flag. And you don't want to get stuck in those. But we had no arrow telling you to sell, okay? We only had a buy. And even if you bought there, you made some money, okay? It went up with Grandpa's arrow, and it went up with Grandpa's engulfing candles. So, yeah, you can do absolutely terrific. But if you're a cash account, you gotta have you gotta think about what you're doing. And what I mean by that is you need to really buy smart, because, and then you got to try to hang in there and get your $3 or $4 or $5, because you don't get the opportunity to trade only so many times per week, and that's just how they do it. And they put restrictions on you, and they claim it's for your benefit, but I can guarantee you they're not. Because what happens is you finally get an opportunity that's good, and you can't even trade. That's what happens to people. But there again, right here, look at this beautiful thing, and this is on a slow trading day like today. You had an opportunity to get in here. This is the 5-minute chart. And even if you waited for the candle, which we had a sell signal in Japanese candles right here, okay, so you could have got out right in this area. The hull switched. You could have got out in this area here with the hull. But you want to get as many indicators as you can, of course, because this could have just been a bear flag, and it could have just kept going up. But regardless, here you got a halfway decent run, and like even right now, the arrow is giving us a buy signal. The candles haven't given us a sell signal yet. The only sell signal we have in after hours here so far is this hull, and that hull is designed to go quick, give you an indication things may be going south or things may be going north in a hurry. By the way, Zacks has a strong sell on Tesla. The strongest sell they can give out is a number 5, and that's what they have on it. But and Elon has said for well over a year that we're be prepared for tough times in these markets. But it really doesn't matter. everybody gets scared to death, okay? It's a buying opportunity, but you got to buy smart. Like Grandma, she missed her buy today. She didn't get in. I didn't chase it, okay? I can remember the day when I would have chased it all the way up to the 167 range. Just be happy if you didn't buy at 167 today when it was up here, all thinking it's gonna run to wherever because some guy told you that it's going to whatever. And sure, we're gonna see. I'll take you to our. You're going to see 203, and you're going to see where we have substance because Grandpa tracks that. But it don't mean we're going there today, you know. So I don't think I'm going to get away with it in the daily. I have to go to the weekly. Okay, so here's the weekly. And there's 203 right here. This one right here is 203, and there I got a little better shot of it. So here's 203. We have substance there. You're going to see that number. But are you going to see one? We have substance at 152. Which one do you think we're going to see first? For 3 weeks, I've been saying I think we're going to see 152 before 203. You're going to see both numbers in your future. Which one's coming first? That's the game. But if you at least buy on a place of substance, and then when you get your $2, $3, $5 bounce, get out and wait for the next place and just have some patience and watch. Wait for an opportunity. If you end up buying in the middle of the range, you're going to get killed. I sat and watched it all day today, and so did Grandma. I didn't put her up. I didn't chase it. I didn't buy even at 165 because I don't want to get caught in the middle of the range because I've been there and done that many times in my past. You learn by experience. Here's 10107 down here. You're going to see this number in your future. But on the other hand, on the top side, you're going to see 284. I believe we're going to see this 10107 in this year, sometime this year, probably in the next couple of months. I think we're going to. I think we're going to probably see it before June 12th. That's because once they start lowering the interest rates and Paul comes around and the president and it's an election year, they're going to put the pressure to him to lower rates big time all the way because it don't matter after an election. He's got to turn this economy around or Biden will never get elected. So, and the trend here, this trend line's never been broken over 2 years. So the trend is down, and Grandpa's talked way too long. So, all right, tomorrow morning, I had major problems with my Thinko swim system this morning. And I spent hours on the phone, didn't get in until just before the open. But I'm planning on being back trading live at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. I apologize for today. I was up all night. I'm telling you, I was so shot I couldn't even think. So I probably wasn't as good as I would have normally been, but it was a sideways day, and it was a good day to watch. And tomorrow we'll go through everything, and that's the way it is. So 9 a.m. tomorrow, we're going to do live trading, and I'll go through my arrows, my candles, my hull, and where are we going to trade? I think we're going to bounce between same as before, the 160, maybe 175 range on the top side, and just have a nice quiet week. I'm excited about tomorrow morning. I'll let you know what the divergence was. If we had extremely high volume on lower prices, uh, that could be a sign that we might get a bounce. Maybe in the beginning of next week, if we get a couple days like that where we have that major divergence, Grandpa likes to track that, and it usually has got a day or so delay on it. But I've been making some money watching that divergence. You need movement to make money. You need volatility, and Tesla has all of that. You don't have to worry that you're not gonna that you buy a position and you want to sell and get out and you can't get out because nobody will buy it. And there's plenty of stocks like that, but not Tesla. Tesla is just wild, 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 wild. It's like the Wild West. Okay, so all good things are from the Lord. Lord willing, Grandpa will see you at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Awake. Maybe Grandpa will be awake. Okay, and I'll go through some of my indicators tomorrow and try to show you how you can get them put on your charts if you have Thinkorswim, if you don't already know, and so that you can look at them and learn. Okay, but no matter how good your indicators are, if you're buying on the wrong side of the trend, if you're buying up here, you there's nothing I can do to help you. If you buy on this crazy one right here, that's not good. Okay, it's too high up. Even here, it is well, it's a lot better, you know. But you get the point. Okay, see you tomorrow morning. Bye bye.